Everyone talks about sweating out toxins, but almost nobody checks if that's true. This is for you if you've ever bought something that promises to help your body detox through your skin. Let me tell you a funny story. And I'm not bad mouthing this. I was in China. Someone said, Brandon, you need to do cupping. The woman looked at me and goes, You pay double. You too fat. So here's the breakdown. The liver and kidneys, they do the detoxification. Skin is one of the last places in circulation shows up. It reflects what's happening upstream. It doesn't drive it. Picture this, judging your progress by the system doing the work, not by the skin reflecting it. What is the last thing you bought that promised to detox? 8 glasses of water a day. And now we have people in the office that they have their big jug of water they take to every meeting, puts it down, and then you're in a meeting giving a important thing and it's all trying to get their water quota. We've all seen it. This is for you if you've heard the term improve circulation, but you don't really understand what that means. So here's the breakdown. Nitric oxide relaxes the smooth vessels in your wall. The wall widens. More blood flows through. Not a stimulant, not a cardiovascular product. More blood through a wider vessel means more oxygen and nutrients are getting to the cells that need to repair themselves and operate efficiently. Picture this, every cell in your body getting finally what it's asking for. Be like you're with a good short order cook. Order up! 2 eggs over even with a side of bacon. Order up, sunny side down with buttered toast. And that guy's just knocking it out of the park. See how the metabolic formula feeds the same nitric oxide pathway. Health monitoring gadgets are all the rage. Whoop, Aura, Fitbit, Apple Watch. But let's check these against the actual science. And don't send me hate mail that you love your Apple Watch or you love your Whoop and I don't know what I'm talking about. Those gauges are good. I have a Whoop myself. But this is for you if you bought the gadget, the supplement stack. Because you need protein, protein, protein. And skip the boring stuff that actually works. So here's 2 parts on the list. First, consistent sleep. Consistent to bed, consistent to rise. The wearable shows you whether that consistency is real. And regular meals that are clean but have the right foods. The combination that supports the nitric oxide pathways in your body. Leafy greens and beets. And no, kale should never be offered as a leafy green. I don't care what you say. That's day-to-day nutrition. That's consistency. None of this is dramatic, but it all compounds. Picture this, the next 6 months, built on the boring stuff you can do. Pick one to work on. Consistent bedtime, consistent rise time, clean meals, or hydration. Does sweating more mean your workout actually worked? This is for you if you judge your workout by how much you sweat and instead of what actually happened in it. Here's the breakdown. Sweat is actually thermal regulation. It's your body managing heat, not a scoreboard for effort. The mechanism that actually builds muscle growth is shear stress opening the blood vessels. Happens whether you sweat a little or a lot. And I will die on this hill when it comes to exercise. First Pilates, then weight training, and finally cardio. In that order. Debate me if you think I'm wrong down below in the comments. I look forward to them. Because in Pilates, your heart rate doesn't go up as much, but you create shear stress in places you didn't know you could really put shear stress at. So picture this, your workout judged on your improvement to circulation because of shear stress instead of how much you sweat. Save this before your next workout. Watch this. It's the cheapest lever in recovery, and almost nobody treats it like one. This is for you if you've optimized everything else and you still feel flat. It's water. And this is not what you think, because water is the transport mechanism for nitric oxide. The nitric oxide production your body makes depends on it. Skip it and every other thing you do does not work as efficiently, no matter how well you've dialed in the rest. Picture this, your body is a machine and it's working at full efficiency. See how the metabolic formula feeds the same nitric oxide pathway. Watch this. There's a recovery lever sitting right in your grocery aisle. This is for you if your diet is clean and healthy, but you've never heard of this pathway. Dietary nitrites in leafy greens and beets convert to nitric oxide through a pathway separate from one this formula supports, the metabolic formula. Picture your grocery store trip with this pathway working for you and not you working around it. See how the metabolic formula feeds the same system. And put your comment below on what leafy green you should not consume. Number one on my list is kale. Then I go to collard greens. Watch this before you skip today's workout session and think, I can just buy bigger clothes. This is for you if your workouts have stopped a while ago and you know it. Exercise creates shear stress, the physical force of blood moving through your vessels faster. It's one of the strongest triggers for nitric oxide production. Whole body, not localized. Picture your next workout where it turns this mechanism on, and you get the added benefit of burning calories. Comment on your excuse. Mine, I got too much work to do. Let me become Captain Sluggo and spend the next 5 hours doing something that should take 1. Guilty as charged.